There are so many regional lists out there to talk about in this format that it's actually just crazy. So I wanted to take a look at the Dublin regional Lunalight list because, well, it's Lunalights. When was the last time that you saw this deck actually, getting a little bit of love out there? And it's all because of this guy. I think it's kind of scary because every Raid Raptor deck out there was like, oh boy, nothing's going to happen. And then you look at Lunalights, you're like, oh shit, your opponent can actually Azathoth you on your turn, which is really cool because it's all possible for this. So during your main phase, target one Dark Xyz monster you control with no material. Special summon from your extra deck one Dark Xyz monster that is one rank higher than that monster you control by using it as Xyz material. And if you do, attach this to that card as an additional material. And then special summon the So basically, our goal and objective as an option that we have, at least in the side deck, is we can make Azathoth on our opponent's turn. Pretty cute, right? I think that's probably one of the dumbest reasons why this deck has success. Now, Lunalights did get their new round of support. They did get Yugioh Lunalights Saber Dancer. I think that having another monster that is very, very powerful like this, gains 200 attack for each Beast Warrior monster that is banished or in your graveyard, or in the graveyards. Ooh, gains power up for your opponents as well. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, and then during your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you banish this card from your graveyard, then target one fusion monster you control. It gains 3,000 attack until the end of the turn. So, yes, this literally does get to pass on its skill to another card. It's really fun stuff that you get to make here. And then, of course, we got good old Rusty down here, just chilling. No Phantom Knight cards in here, but another Dark Link 3 that we can kind of take advantage of and do what we want with. So, we do not have the Raid Raptor Link yet, the thing that special summons Zephyros. They let you combo and do all the extra cheeky stuff. No. We're not at that stage in our life yet. So, no Zephyros required, but yes, we still are packing same package to kind of do some crazier plays and board into that other weird variant per se. So, this is the Dublin 4th place deck profile. So, we are packing 2 copies of Lunalight Black Sheep. So you can discard this card and apply one of these effects. You can add a Lunalight monster from your graveyard to your hand, or you get to add 1 polymerization from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material for a fusion summon, you get to add to your hand 1 face-up Lunalight Pendulum monster from your extra deck, or 1 Lunalight monster from your graveyard. So we are packing dual-sided re-adding. Of course, all kind of written into one package. That's all we care about. Lunalight Blue Cat. So when this card is special summoned, you can target 1 Lunalight monster you control except for Black Cat. Its attack becomes double its original attack until the end of the turn. You can only use this effect of Lunalight Black Cat once per turn. If this card on the field is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon a Lunalight from your deck. Actually, it's quite useful. Now we have 2 copies of Emerald Bird. So if this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 Lunalight from your hand or deck to the graveyard. So this lets you dump Perfume, use some searching. Card's actually pretty good. And then you can target 1 of your level 4 or lower Lunalight monsters that is banished or in your graveyard except for Lunalight Emerald Bird. Special summon in defense mode but negate its effects. This card is literally the definition of broken. Ah, yes, ye olde Kaleidochick. So once per turn, you can send 1 Lunalight monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard to make this card's name on the field become treated as the same monsters that you sent. If you use this fusion material this turn, this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect and target polymerization in your graveyard, recur it back. Okay. This card is banished. You can activate this effect. Your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated during the battle phase. I like deniability. It's actually pretty cute. We have 1 copy of Purple Butterfly. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard and then target 1 Lunalight monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack until the end of the turn. Then you banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 Lunalight from your hand. Good old combo extenders, actually. I don't know, I really just like what Lunalights can do wholeheartedly as a deck. Now, other interesting stuff here, they do have pendulum scales. The Lunalight Tiger pendulum effect. Once per turn, target 1 Lunalight monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but it cannot attack. That's for a pendulum effect. It's pretty good. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle card effect, you target 1 Lunalight monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also like how they had to include on the field part there. Ye olde Wolf. So this is our 5 scale. This is our 1. You're not pendulum summon except for Lunalights. Why do we got to include the bad effects?
Once per turn, you can fusion summon one Lunalight from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed from your field or graveyard. Okay, that's actually inherently broken. The Lunalight monster you control attacks defense mode monster. You do get trample, so always gotta love that. And then we have 2 copies of Martin. Oh, God. So Martin here, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 1 Lunalight card you control except for Lunalight Yellow Martin. Return it to your hand if you do special summon this card from your... or in defense mode. Banish it when it leaves field. This card's sent to the graveyard. By a card effect, you can add 1 Lunalight spell and trap card from your deck to your hand. Who doesn't love searchability? Seems that this deck's core engine in itself is fucking stable as hell. Now, we are packing, of course, triple gamma, because we do want to make sure that everything that we are doing in this deck is safe. One hand trap, we can have a bad day, and Papa's not about to look forward to those shitty bad draws. Now, he does play the Shadal engine just to have access to Winda, so we are only packing 1 copy of Dragon. Depending on how you need to fuse or something like that, don't feel bad about it. I just think that having this engine in here to have access to the Winda is actually pretty powerful for things. Now, of course, we are packing the 1 driver. Now, on the same topic of having gammas, we are playing Called by the Graves. Hand traps can very much be break or, yeah, life or death. It's kind of sad to say that because I want this deck to succeed, but you do have to play outs to your opponent's outs. So that is something big. Now, we are packing triple tanky. Everybody is Beast Warrior, except for these two. These two don't count. But getting that extra 100 can sometimes matter. It's crazy scenarios like that. So yes, you have to play triple of your Searcher. 1 copy of Foolish Barrel. Dump ability, trigger effects, seems pretty fucking good. Now, of course, we are playing triple copies of Foolish Barrel goods. Reason for this is because of Lunalight bottles. So you can target 1 Lunalight monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Banish this card from your graveyard, and then discard 1 card to add 1 Lunalight from your deck to your hand. So 95% of the time, you can just dump off a bottle, get a discard effect, trigger the effect of the card that you discarded. You know, it's the little things like that that can kind of make the deck better. Now, 1 Lunalight fusion. Fusion summon 1 Lunalight monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. If your opponent controls monster with special summon from the extra deck, you can use 1 Lunalight monster in your deck as fusion material. They didn't quite go all the way with this, but they made it goddamn close. Of course, 1 copy of Yugioh Polymerization, and then triple copies of Shadal Fusion. Like I said, if your opponent has something special summoned from the extra deck, you do get access to your dragon and whatever Lunalight that you possibly need to, you know, capitalize off of Dark here. And then, of course, 1 copy of the Lunalight Dance. This card isn't bad. You're mainly playing it for the banish this card from your graveyard, and then send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do special summon 1 Lunalight monster from your deck, that's what we care about for this. Just a general combo extender. Now the extra deck, a little bit more standard. We have 1 copy of Underclock Taker, 1 copy of Rusty Barge, 1 copy of Summon Sorceress. I can only imagine the cute plays that you can get in this deck as you're playing it for different plays. I feel like the main deck here is more or less built to be pure Lunalight in Game 1, and then Game 2 you kind of start to do more of the Azathoth. Depending on what mode you're playing, first or second, you adjust accordingly. We have 1 copy of Phoenix, 1 copy of the Dromedar. Remember, it's 2 Beasts, or Beast Warrior, or Wing Beast. And then, of course, he does get a little buff, and he can pop stuff. Pretty cute. 1 copy of Tornado Dragon. 1 copy of Force Strix, as I said, with the general combo and things like that to Azathoth in your opponent's turn. This is a big help. We have 1 copy of Nyala and Azathoth, of course. 1 copy of Tiger King. Getting that Tenki is pretty cute, actually. And, of course, 1 copy of Saber Dancer. 1 copy of Panther Dancer. 2 copies of Leo Dancer. And 1 copy of Winda. Side deck is pretty much everything, like I said, to do the combo for the Azathoth and whatever else that you need for Rusty Burge. So we have 1 copy of Zephyros, 2 copies of DD Crow, 2 copies of Prankatops, 1 copy of Effect Veil, 1 copy of Singing Lanius. As long as you control that face-up Exceed, you get to special summon this from your hand. This is what you're going to be searching off of Force Strix. Of course, 1 copy of Silent Boots, 2 copies of Herald of the Abyss. I don't know why this isn't a better answer for what it's supposed to do, but it's okay. We have 1 copy of Rank Up Magic Quick Launch, triple copies of Twin Twisters, and the 1 copy of the Shade Brigadane for Mr. Rusty here. So, this is a very interesting deck. I think the concept of Lunalights, now that they've gotten more and how the format started to shape up with them, definitely goes to show that there's interesting evolutions left in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm looking forward to seeing how people are going to play Lunalights in the future, because we're right around Savage Strikes. Guys, please, so comment down below, tell me what you guys think about this list, and well, guys, I'm out. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanco40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.